Hi guys, sorry for the delay there. Unfortunately, Herman isn't able to join. Something came up at the last minute. As you know, the developers are very busy at the moment with the EVM launch. I'm hoping that he'll be able to give his update by text over the next day or so. Um, it seems everything's going well on their end. It's just a question of putting the finishing touches to things as they stand. Um, I have a couple of questions that people asked over the past while, so I might as well just go over them now. As far as I know, someone asked about restaking and stuff like that, and when the EVM comes out, I don't think that there's going to be too much disruption to those of you that are staking. So what we're going to do is we'll try and um, just clarify that in the next couple of days. There's nothing to worry about, and you can very soon expect a good deal more documentation and kind of supporting information about these things and where staking is going in terms of the user interface and how you interact with it. So that should be fine, not to worry about there. From what I can tell from the developers, the push towards the EVM launch is going well. I think they had expected to have pushed that out by now, but there's a couple of things, small things that they're hoping to resolve in the next few hours and next couple of days. So nothing is off track. Things are still going the way they should be, and we'll have more details about that. I think the founders will give some more insight in the actual channel itself on Telegram very soon over the next few hours. So that should be good. With regards to some of the other things that we're doing on the business and marketing side, what I'd say would be first and foremost that we were looking at some of the things we talked about last Friday in the hour. We have transcribed that, and I was going to push it there on Sunday, but we had a look at how better to present that. So right now and this afternoon, I was looking to kind of merge the notes and the transcripts of that into the document that we were using on the day. That's almost finished, so I'll put that out by this evening at the latest. Aside from that, we have plenty more to talk about on Friday in regards to business and marketing. We're going to touch on community development and events in particular. So we'll have clarification on what you can expect in that regard. As I mentioned before, the drive of the business and marketing at the moment is, of course, hanging and orchestrated around the EVM launch. It's a pretty important milestone for the project. The devs have been working quite hard at it. So we're looking forward to being able to move forward with the expansion in terms of our investor base, etc. That hopefully will come with a renewed push on the marketing and business side in the next couple of weeks. And I have a couple of notes as well, things that I wanted to go over. So just bear with me there for 1 second. Is it this one? No, hang on 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Just got to pull up my notes as usual. I'm usually late with this. Hang on there. Now, I'm working off my phone because my laptop microphone wasn't working for some reason, but I'll have it fixed for next week. So, another thing that I wanted to mention was we've decided to wait until the EVM is out to push out our newsletter and investor letters. We're going to actually publish the investor letter as well for you guys. So that should be pretty insightful for you as well, because it gives you an idea of what we kind of ask from our investors and how we communicate to them, and we kind of try and condense all the information into a more investor friendly format. So that should be good. We're also looking towards the event and meetup system, which will also kind of encompass the hackathons that we've been planning. We'll discuss that more on Friday as well. With regards to quizzes and prizes and stuff like that, there are a couple of people that are waiting for prizes from the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to get to that now. I'm actually going to hand you over to John now in just a moment. He's going to do this week's quiz, and then we can push on with giving out the prizes for that later this evening. I'm going to go back to actually just announcing the winners in the chat, because sometimes I contact winners and they just never read their message for some reason. But so I'm going to announce the 3 winners of today's quiz in the next couple of hours. So with that, I'm going to hand you over to John. And just to recap, unfortunately, Herman couldn't join us today, but we will have some input from the founders with regards to EVM in very short order over today, I would say, most likely, or maybe early tomorrow. All is good on the EVM front, so we're just waiting for that to get pushed over the line, and then things can really pick up. Thanks again for continued support, and we're looking forward to getting a lot more done in the next couple of weeks and sharing that with the community. So I'll hand you over to John now, and he'll do the quiz itself.